Everyone, welcome to XALT Ministries. My name's Wyatt, and today we're going to look at Love Broke Through by tobyMac. The song is going to be in the key of C. We're not going to be using any capos for this or anything. We're going to be playing it directly C chords, which means you're going to have your C, your F, your A minor, and then also they have a D minor in here. I don't believe they actually have a G in this song. So we're going to look over those chords here in just a moment. I want to also let you know that we'll have two different strum patterns for the song. We'll have one strum pattern that will be for the verses and the bridge, another strum pattern dedicated to just the chorus itself. So before we get any more into this, let's take a look at how the chords are formed, and then we'll get to the rest of the song. Alrighty, so chords for tobyMac's When Love Broke Through is in the key of C. We only have 4 chords we're going to be learning for this entire song. We're going to be looking at a C, an F, an A minor, and a D minor. So there's no G in this one. First one we're going to look at A minor first, even though it's kind of awkward, but we're going to look at A minor first. So once again, we have A minor, we have C, F, or D minor. Okay, these are really simple chords, I'm telling you. Also, during these two fingers are never going to move. So your pinky and your pointer finger are not going to move throughout this whole song. It's only going to be these two, and then your thumb if you thumb mute, or if you just, other kind of muting or not playing. So we have A minor. Get a little better, picture here. And focus, please. This is not going to do it. Okay, so let's try my best here. So I have a mute, open, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3. That's going to be my A minor. Now, to go from here to the F, you're just going to only do 1. And actually, let's just do this. This is actually your D minor right here. So if you take off from 2 of them and only fret 1 of them, mute the top 2 strings is your D minor. So which is a mute, mute, open, 2, 1, 3. Okay. Now, I'm going to come over here so the chords have more room to show you. Now, if I was going to do an F, it's so much easier. You just take this finger and you fret down here on your 3rd fret of your 4th string, and you're still muting the top 2. So literally D minor, F, D minor, F. So you have a mute, mute, 3, 2, 1, 3. Okay, remember you got a pinky down here. All right, C. C, you only mute the top, and you take these 2 fingers, and you're going to move them up a string apiece. There's your C. So you have a mute, 3, 2, open, 1, 3. So you have 3, 2, open, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 1, 3. Okay, that's pretty much all of them. So like I said, it's very easy. Your fingers won't be moving. These 2 fingers here might get a little warm because they won't be moving. You'll wish they were. As you can tell with mine, they've had their use. Anyways, that's all there is for the chords for this. So let's get to the rest of the song and put it together. All right. So now that we got our chords, I'll go over them real quick here. We have the A minor, the F, C, and your D minor. Okay. All right. Your A minor, F, and C are what you're going to use majority of the time. The D minor, if I remember right, only comes in the chorus and then part of the bridge. Yes, and then part of the bridge. So to start off with this song, we need to know our first strum pattern. That's going to be for our verses and our bridge, and it's going to be up here real quick. Both of the strum patterns that we are doing for this are both going to be half measure strum patterns, which means all you'll see is a 1, 2, 3, and a 4. You won't see another set of those. So we have our intro is going to be A minor to F to C. So A minor, F, C. A minor, F, C. But you're only going to do that progression once. And we'll do it with the strum pattern we got up here. So we have 1, 2, and skip the 3, and 4, and 1. So you have 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and then you just speed up. So get that in your muscle memory a little bit. That's kind of how this goes. Now, if I was to do this in a down-up strum pattern, which is what I get many requests for, is like what's the difference in how to convert. So if I was to do a down-up strum pattern for this strumming pattern, you would have down, down. Then you would skip your next down and it'd be up, down, up. So you have down, down, let's see, no, sorry. Down, down, up, down, up. So down, down, up, down, up. And remember, you skip your third down. So you have down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Or for me, it'd be 1, 2, and 4, and. Alright? The reason I do numbers and ands is because it's a lot easier to keep track of my beat if I'm already saying the number of beat that I'm on. That's the reason why I do it. Alright, so starting off intro is A minor, F, and C, okay? So if you do that strum pattern, it'll be like this. And that's all we're going to be doing for pretty much the entire part of the verse. So we're just going to do that strum pattern, that progression. So let's go through it real quick. So we got A minor, I was feeling that breeze. F, sing like a song through the oak tree, tall oak trees. And then C, does like that hum. A minor, it was just another summer night, mute. Had to be the last, F had to be the last thing on my mind. C. A minor, yeah, I was all but lost in the moment. F, I was young and running wide open. C. Oops. A minor, it was just a summer night. F had to be the last thing on my mind. C. So if I went through this, it'd be like this. I was feeling that breeze, singing like a song through the tall oak trees. Sorry, it was just, okay, let me start over. I skipped ahead a lot. I was feeling that breeze, singing like a song through the tall oak trees. It was just a summer night, had to be a last thing on my mind. Yeah, I was all but lost in a moment. Young and run wide open, yeah. It was just a summer night, had to be the last thing on my mind. Okay, and that's going to be our first verse. Now, because we're going to the chorus, we're switching our strum pattern. New strum pattern is going to be right up here. It's another half a measure. It looks a tad bit complicated, but what it really is, it is extremely simple. It is 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. So it's kind of like just doing 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 1 and 2, 3 and 4. The only difference is you have a down strum before that. So it's kind of, so that's how I got the 1, 2, and 3, 4, and, because it goes 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1. So it is the same thing, you're just having the one down strum prior to it, and it kind of gets you up to speed with it. So if I was to go do that, I would have, so it'll be down, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. So you have down, up, down, just that one down preceding it. So you have down, down, up, down. Or in my case, be 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3. Okay? It's kind of like a rapid succession strum pattern, because you just, so if I was to do the chorus, I'm going to do the progression real quick. Okay, when love broke through, see if on your, start off on your A minor. When love broke through, F, you found me in the darkness, so you have F to C. You found me in the darkness, wandering through the desert, back to A minor. I was a hopeless fool, F to C. Now I'm hopelessly devoted, my chains are broken, and out to the D minor. And it all began with you, F, sorry, and then C, when love broke through, and then again, D minor, and it all began with you, F, when love broke through, C. Alright, so let's go through that. Now I'm going to come out of verse 1 into the chorus, so you see how the progressions change. And what I also do is actually take a muting moment, which is actually also what tobyMac does during this, and he like lets the song kind of die out, and then he hits right into that love broke through. So let's do that, or at least attempt to do that. So I'm going to say it was just another summer night. It was just another summer night. Had to be the last thing on my mind. When love rolled through, you found me in the darkness, wandering through the desert. And my pick is slipping. Okay, I was a hopeless fool. Now I'm hopelessly devoted. My chains are broken, and it all began with you. Love broke through, and it all began with you. When love broke through. Okay, and that's going to be your chorus. Now let's go into verse 2. Verse 2, remember, it's going to be the exact same thing as verse 1. Same progression, same every... Well, not same progression. I changed that. They did change a little bit in verse 2. So let's go through that real quickly. I just noticed. Alright, so verse 2, we have... Start off on the A minor. I did what I could... Is that right? Okay, sorry. I have a piece covered up my words. I did all that I could to undo me. A minor. To your F. But you loved me enough to pursue me. C. A minor. Yeah, you drew me out of the shadows. F. Made me believe that I mattered. C. To you. Now we're going to switch to D minor. So it gets a little different. You were there. You heard my prayer. F. In that broke down dusty room. C. It was the first time I said I'm yours. The first time I called you Lord. Okay? So, if I strum through that real quick. Now, it's a little different because I stopped strumming at that. It's like, that was the first time I said I'm yours, and strum. It was the first time I called you Lord. And then it goes up. So, it's kind of like the chorus, or the first verse where they had that. It was just another summer night, mute. So, let's come out of the chorus, go into that verse, and then we're going to hit into the chorus again, and then I'll show you the bridge. So, let's go from that verse. It was just a summer night, had to be the last thing on my mind. When love broke through, you found me in the darkness, wandering through the desert. I was a hopeless fool, now I'm hopelessly devoted. My chains are broken, and it all began with you. I did all I could to undo me, but you loved me enough to pursue me. Yeah, you drew me out of the shadows, made me believe that I mattered to you. You were there when you heard my prayer in that broke down dusty room. Yep, I had to make sure I had my F. It felt like a D minor. Broke down dusty room. First time I said I'm yours. First time I called you Lord. When love rolled through, you find me in the darkness, wandering through the desert. I was a hopeless fool, now I'm hopelessly devoted. My chains are broken, and it all began with you. When love rolled through. Now, bridge. Bridge is going to start off on the D minor. Now, you have a lot more words than you do chords in this. So you start off with the D minor. Okay. Yeah, it was late in the summer with the northeast breeze. F. Sang like a song through the oak trees. C. Pennsylvania. She kind of caught my soul, which had me a little more open than closed. D minor. Walls I built, opinions I learned. F. Covered in the ashes of bridges I burned. C. Blind to the arrow that headed for my heart. But you hit the mark. Okay. So, let's go over that one more time. Start off on the D minor. So you're going to call for that love broke through. That C. Love broke through. Yeah, it was late, so I got that D minor. Yeah, it was late in the summer with when the northeast breeze. F, sang like a song through oak trees. C, Pennsylvania, she kinda caught my soul, which had me a little more open than closed. D minor, built walls I built, opinions I learned. F, covered in the ashes of bridges I burned. C, blind to the arrow that headed from my heart, but you hit the mark. When love. Okay, so let's go through that real quick, and then we'll pretty much just tie up the rest of the song with the chorus. The chord sheet for this is about 99% right because it doesn't have the end chorus the actual way that he does it. The end chorus goes, love broke through all the way to my chains are broken and all began with you, and then it starts over again. So then it goes, it all began with you when love broke through, and then it does it again if you listen to the song. So we're going to kind of fix that progressively when we get there. Alright, so let's see, where am I going to come out of? I'm going to come out of the chorus and go right into the bridge. So I'm going to do the first, it all began with the D minor. And it all began with you when love broke through. And it all began with you when love broke through. Yeah, it was late in the summer with the northeast breeze, sang like a song through the oak trees. Pennsylvania, she kinda caught my soul, which had me a little more open and closed. Walls I built, opinions I learned, covered in the ashes of bridges I burned. Blind, sorry I did that wrong. Blind to the arrow that headed for my heart, but you hit the mark. When love broke through, you find me in the darkness, wandering through the desert. I was a hopeless fool, I'm hopelessly devoted. My chains are broken, and it all began with you when love broke through. You find me in the darkness. You find me in the darkness, wandering through the desert. I was a hopeless, whoops, A minor. Wow, I'm really screwed up. Was a hopeless fool. Now I'm hopelessly devoted. My chains are broken, and it all began with you when love broke through. And it all began with you when love broke through. Now, if you remember the intro in the first verse where I had, the A to F to C, that's the progression you're going to do for the ending. You're just going to do down strums. So you do A, I did all I could to undo me. F, but you love me enough to pursue me. C. And that's how that ends. And I have a little piece of hair sticking up that isn't cooperating up there. Wow. Anyways, thank you for watching for tobyMac's Love Broke Through. I'll have more songs coming on the way, so stay tuned, subscribe. Alrighty, so chords for tobyMac's When Love Broke Through is in the key of C. We only have 4 chords for me learning for this entire song. We're going to be looking at a C, an F, an A minor, and a D minor. So there's no G in this one. First one we're going to look at A minor first, even though it's kind of awkward, but we're going to look at A minor first. So once again, we have A minor, we have C, F, or D minor. Okay, these are really simple chords, I'm telling you. Also, during these 2 fingers are never going to move. So your pinky and your pointer finger are not going to move throughout this whole song. It's only going to be these 2, and then your thumb if you thumb mute, or if you just other kind of muting or not playing. So we have A minor. Get a little better picture here. And focus, please. This is not going to do it. Okay, so let's try my best here. So I have a mute, open, 2, 2, 2, 1, 3. That's going to be my A minor. Now, to go from here to the F, you're just going to only do 1. And actually, let's just do this. This is actually your D minor right here. So if you take off from 2 of them and only fret 1 of them, mute the top 2 strings as your D minor. So which is a mute, mute, open, 2, 1, 3. Okay. Now, I'm going to come over here so the chords have more room to show you. Now, if I was going to do an F, it's so much easier. You just take this finger and you fret down here on your 3rd fret of your 4th string, and you're still muting the top 2. So literally D minor, F, D minor, F. So you have a mute, mute, 3, 2, 1, 3. Okay, remember you got a pinky down here. All right, C. C, you only mute the top, and you take these 2 fingers, and you're going to move them up a string apiece. There's your C. So you have a mute, 3, 2, open, 1, 3. So you have 3, 2, open, 1, 3, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 2, 1, 3, and 2, 1, 3. Okay, that's pretty much all of them. So like I said, it's very easy. Your fingers won't be moving. These 2 fingers here might get a little warm because they won't be moving. You'll wish they were. As you can tell with mine, they've had their use. Anyways, that's all there is for the chords for this. So let's get to the rest of the song and put it together.